Mike MD, today I'm going to show you how to replace the coolant flange on a 2009 BMW 328i. As some of you might know, this is a weak point on these engines, the N51, N52 versions here. We have the coolant hose from the cylinder head going down to the thermostat, and a lot of times you just replace the whole thing, but it is a pain in the butt. These hoses, they last forever. This rubber is really good rubber. Unfortunately, the flange, as you know, will get corroded and can break right here and leave you stranded. So lots of brands have come up with an updated version. It's a metal flange. We normally don't like using any aftermarket parts here at the shop, but this one here I would definitely do. Now I've already taken this one apart. It's just two 10mm bolts. You just need a wrench or a socket, 1/4 inch, whatever. Take these off. There's one up here and then one over here to take these off. And just like this one has broken, it's corroded. Right when I took it off, it just broke apart in my hand because it is plastic. The hottest part of the coolant goes through this hose and also the upper radiator hose as well. So the main thing you're probably concerned about is how I'm gonna switch this thing out. This clamp is from the factory. It's non-serviceable. I'm gonna show you how to take it off right now. I like to use some big vice grips. You get the most torque out of it, or anything out of some big pliers. You can get some real good torque out of this thing. And just crush it. We're just going to crush it just like that and alternate it side to side. See here? Well, first of all, it'll already come off here, as you can see, but we need to get this stuff out here, and it's very important not to let it fall down in here. So we can crimp it, or you can just be careful and tuck it down in here, which I normally do, but for the sake of the video, I think I'll crimp it so you can see what's going on here. All right, now we're gonna go the other way, just like that. And you can keep getting tighter and tighter until you get all the pieces, they all fall out. There's some pieces there. You can kind of pull them out with your fingers sometimes. A lot of people try to cut this band off. That's a big no-no. You can easily damage the hose. It's almost impossible not to damage the hose if you do it that way. All right, all the pieces are out there. I'll clean that out a little bit better. We don't want any pieces going in here because it will get jammed in the electric coolant pump. All right, so now you can just slip this ring right on off, just like this, just like that, see? Then we can clean this up really nice. After cleaning up the area here, definitely want to lube it a little bit. You can use Vaseline or any kind of lube that's safe for rubber parts. We're going to put this in first and tighten it up. And some come with like this crush style, you know, locking ring here or hose clamp, and then some come with like a screw type. So it just depends on what yours comes with. You can get this on any BMW website, you know, Turner's, Pelican Parts, stuff like that. For this style hose clamp, you will need some hose clamp pliers. There's many types. You know, these ones look like this here. You can get them anywhere, Harbor Freight, all kinds of, you know, auto parts stores, it doesn't matter. And it looks just like that. Better than factory. On this job, I took the dry belt off. You don't have to. I don't like it getting wet full of coolant. The rubber can absorb the coolant if it's left on there too long. If you do leave the belt on there before you start, just make sure you wash off this area with some water to get all that coolant residue off of the belt. All right, time to bleed it. We're gonna electronically bleed it because this has an electronic water pump here. We're gonna put it on the floor. Fan speed 1, the heat all the way up, like that. Make sure the AC button is off, and then hit the gas pedal down for 10 to 12 seconds. Hold it down, and you'll hear the pump start to activate. Bleeding after like 2 to 5 minutes is plenty of time, and then you can start it up and you're all set. I hope that helped you out. Happy motoring to you.